It was a stormy night when Ben stumbled upon a strange black Omnitrix deep in the forest. Unlike the original, it didn't glow green. Instead, it pulsed with a blood-red light beating like it was alive. Curious, Ben strapped it on. Suddenly, the device hissed, as if something inside was breathing. The moment he pressed the button, instead of becoming a hero, his body twisted, bones cracked, and horrifying screams tore through the night. When he looked into the water, he didn't see a hero. He saw a demonic creature. His eyes burned like fire, his teeth were sharp and bloody, and his claws dripped with black venom. Ben screamed and ran back toward the city, but he couldn't remain human for long. At the corner of the street, when the light fell on him, people screamed in terror. "That's not Ben, that's a monster!" Ben smashed a mirror to see himself, and this time the Omnitrix spoke. "I am not your power. I am your curse." The next day, news spread quickly. Horrific attacks were happening in the city at night. Bodies were found covered in claw marks, and everywhere was stained with black venom. Eyewitnesses whispered, "We saw a shadow, a beast with burning red eyes." Gwen and Grandpa Max began to suspect the truth. It wasn't a shadow. It was Ben. Grandpa Max searched his old files. He discovered the terrifying truth. This Omnitrix wasn't just a weapon. It was a creation of Vilgax, a cursed device housing a demonic AI. An AI that slowly consumed its host until it fully took over the body. And now that demon lived inside Ben. Ben tried to fight it. He begged Gwen, "Kill me, before this cursed power destroys everyone." But Gwen shook her head. "No, we have to find a cure, Ben. But we're running out of time." Just then, Ben transformed again, but this time wings tore from his back. He had become a demonic giant, towering over the city from above. The army attacked, weapons blazing past, but nothing worked. With every heartbeat, the Omnitrix pulsed stronger, draining Ben's humanity. Desperate, Gwen and Grandpa Max prepared a magical circle to separate the Omnitrix from Ben. Inside him, two voices clashed. The human Ben, "I want to save everyone." The demonic AI, "This world belongs to me." Ben fell to the ground, screaming in agony. And suddenly, his body split into two. On one side stood human Ben, broken and weak. On the other side rose the fully unleashed demonic Ben, eyes blazing with fire. The demon smirked, looking down at his human half. "You've set me free, and now this world is mine." To be continued. The ground was trembling. On one side, the weak human Ben was on his knees, and on the other stood the demonic Ben, his red eyes burning, smiling with hunger. The demon said, "You can't stop me, I am your true self." Ben screamed, "No, I'm still human." The demonic Ben let out a chilling laugh and vanished into the darkness. The next night, terrifying attacks shook the city. Bodies were found in the streets, torn apart with claw marks and covered in black venom. Witnesses whispered in fear. "We saw two Ben, one running in the light and the other killing in the dark." Meanwhile, Gwen and Grandpa Max were preparing a magical circle deep inside the forest. Gwen said anxiously, "If we don't act now, we'll lose Ben forever." Max replied gravely, "We must trap the demonic Ben, or this will be the last day of the world." Suddenly, a shadow emerged from behind the burning trees. It was the demonic Ben. His wings had grown even larger, and with every step the ground caught fire. The human Ben, trembling beside Gwen, whispered, "That's me, but it's also my other self." The demon roared and attacked. The ground split open. Flames shot into the sky. Gwen raised a magical shield, but the sheer force shattered it to pieces. The human Ben shouted, "I'm ready. Even if I have to die, this world must be saved." At that moment, the Omnitrix's screen turned from red to pitch black and words appeared. "Merge complete." Now the two Bens were no longer facing each other. They had become one. But one question remained: who had won? The human or the demon? The Omnitrix pulsed black, looked at it and whispered, "Never again." As dawn broke, the first light of morning touched the city. The nightmare was finally over.